Hi, Divine Sunshiners. I'm stuck here because of Chicago. We have snow that's high, 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 and so I had to take the day off in order to try to get my alley cleared out. So I just wanted to just start off with, if you're interested in getting a reading with me, go to www.divinetwinsoul11.com to book a reading with me, or you can also go to my Instago. That's Go Divine Twin Soul 11. I am running this week. Spirit led me to do a special, a deep discount as far as my reading. So if you would like a reading with me, just for this week only, for the new moon special, it'll be $11. Listen here again, $11. So $11 will get you a 30-minute reading with me. Please go when you book it. Please go only through my website. This special is only through my website, not through Instago. Instago is set limit as far as with the money amounts that they have there. So like the question or the calls, that's it. However, with my personal own one, if you go to my website again, www.divinetwinsoul11, you go to the services page, click on book online, and you'll lead you to another website which will have all my list of services. Go to the new moon special. That's $11 for 30 minutes. Book your readings for after 5 o'clock. After 7, not 5. It depends on what days. Maybe I might can, but after 7 o'clock, I'll be available to be able to do readings with you. With the new energies that's coming in, like I said in my other video that I posted, it's very interesting. Things are changing, things are shifting. And so from my understanding from House of Items, Elizabeth, she was saying that this week is going to be a divine intervention done on divine masculine. So I also know from what I've seen also previously, if you did not see my video before this, that you can expect the unexpected. Something's going to change that you're like, wow, I didn't know. You don't know if maybe one day you might show up with flowers or candy and say, will you be my Valentine? And you say, okay, I haven't heard from you in several years. Where have you been? But again, anything is possible with the universe, and we know if you've been doing your inner work that can happen. This reading is going to be just for the collective, for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I just want to kind of just reach and tap into the energies for this week. So let's look at what's on the divine masculines. Let's do all romance since this is Valentine's Day. See my flowers that I had there received. My divine masculine gave that to me in spirit. Funny thing, I was sitting there and said, oh, I want some flowers. I want some flowers. And so I sat there, and then Saturday, out of the blue, I got my Instago went off. That was my first caller. And I was like, okay, I did it. Got a nice amount from that reading, which helped to pay for when I went to being snowed in. And that's my first time I had used a lift to go anywhere because I just couldn't get out of the car, and I needed to go grocery shopping to get a couple of items. And so I ended up taking the lift to go up to the grocery store, to Jewel Osco. Grocery store is Jewel here. And I went there and I seen the most beautiful flowers, those there. And I was like, oh, I got to have them. I got to have them. And something within me, just in the spirit, I just felt him saying, you know what? I'm just so proud of you, what you've done today. And I want to get you some flowers. So jokingly, I said to my divine masculine, okay, now, actually by me getting these, I'm actually buying them for myself. It ain't you buying them for me. And then he was like, you know what? He said, but you got called today from Instago. And so that didn't come from your pocket, did it? I was like, no. He said, well, that's from me to you, saying thank you, that I'm so very proud of you. So in the 5D, my divine masculine gave me flowers. I know, and yes, they do know how to manifest things in the 3D. So on with me rattling and bragging on him in my own little way, which I always did, even in 3D, and I still do, in 3D and 5D on him. So let's see what's in the divine masculine's heart space. What's in the divine masculine's heart space for this week? Okay. All right. What is in the divine masculine's mind space for this week, although I started off backwards, that's fine. Too many cards. What's in the divine masculine's mind space as far as the divine twin relationship? What is in the divine masculine's heart space? Okay, for this week. Okay, all right. And what is in the divine feminine's heart space for this week? Okay, all right. Not too romantical, but okay. And what is in the divine feminine's mind this week? Okay. All right. Let's start with these two. In the divine masculine's heart space right now is retreat. So right now, it says it's time to disconnect from the world. So right now, whatever is going on, and in some of the readings I've seen on others' channels, that it's been pretty heavy for the divine masculine. Is either let some things go, let some people go, let the karmic go. And so right now, although this is a week for Valentine's 3D loving, with him, he wants to retreat. Now, this could go two ways. This could be him wanting to retreat from the world, or he could also say, I want to go away, but I want you to come with me, okay? Or he's thinking in his mind when he does retreat that he's taking you along in the 5D self, that he's thinking about things, retreating, planning about what's the next step for him to do. For in his mind, he's at the point that he says, love yourself. So right now he's loving himself. By taking this retreat, this is helping him to also love himself. He's been through a lot. However, your respect makes you more romantically attractive. So with him himself, he's just thinking about just loving himself. Maybe going to, instead of romantic evening with somebody or whoever, he's thinking about how can I just really this week just treat myself. Just maybe go hang out with the fellas, do some things that make me happy. This is pretty much it. However, even though he's loving himself, he still has you on the mind. This is still the center of attention here. He still has also angels, some also some spiritual guides, some spiritual kind of push here in the background as well. He's got some issues. We've seen he's got to get grounded. His heart, also what's on his mind, some matters of the heart. He's got to get grounded about some things. And so that's why he's retreating to loving himself. When we're talking about what's in the heart space for the feminine, this week is family issues, healing family issues. So right now, the divine feminine, I guess so I could pretty much say that even for myself. I've been going kind of retreating back in the past. I think one of the readings, and I believe that's House of Items, a lot of shout outs to Elizabeth, as well, as far as she's saying that we're going back and healing issues in the family. And also, I think it was her, if it's not her, it was somebody else saying that we're in the point that now we're going back to heal things in our teenage years, as far as that. And I know I have been. I've been dealing with some daddy issues with it, and both the mother and father, how they kind of interacted with them. I'm kind of going back to kind of heal those things. That your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And so that's what I said. It pretty much on that one. Feminines is kind of, if you're not, you probably should kind of go through this so you can be able to be ready for this newness that's coming in on your matters of the heart. What issues do you have with your parents, either your father, your mother, or whoever had raised you? So look back and see about that. That's something that if not at the matter of the heart, it should be. Also, what's on her mind is just serious commitment. This waiting game that we've been doing with the divine masculine, and part of us is saying, you know what, enough is enough. Last week, the reading was saying he was trying to make a decision, and that's pretty much all the readings that have been going through all of the videos that I have watched, is that he's made a decision, or he's going to make a decision. Some of them say he's already made a decision, but now he's in the mindset, he's thinking about the divine masculine. What is his next move that he's going to make? And so you're sending out that vibe to him to let him know a serious commitment. I'm really ready now. I know last week the energies was a little funky on our part. That we was really kind of ready to say, let it go. You do your thing, I do mine. Separation is in the forefront. You know, yeah. You might be. I think my last one was the DF was still kind of getting his thing together, and the feminine was like, but deuces, I'm detaching. Do you boo? So that is that. But right now she's feeling kind of romantic, kind of romantical in the feelings, maybe because it's Valentine's Day, and she's got a new surgeon. Again, like I said in my other video, watch out, divine feminines. Tomorrow is the day of the feminine, where we're going to feel empowered, like we could do something. So that might solidify this feelings of saying a deeper commitment on that part. Let's look at some things to see what is blocking us right now. Some things that's blocking us as far as the divine feminine, divine masculine. What are some things, clear, what are some things blocking, some issues that are blocking the divine masculine for union this week? Okay, got a sticker. Okay. Whoa. Okay. And what is some issues that is blocking the divine feminine this week? Okay. All right. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So some of the issues that's blocking this week with the divine masculine is time out. He's feeling, again, this, I can't make this up. You see me shuffle in front of you, retreat. So something about what's going on last week's energies. He was saying he's still thinking, getting himself together. Right now, after he's made this decision, hopefully I'm going to throw it out there in the universe that he's gotten rid of the karmic feminine, or the karmic whatever, the karmic thing. And so he is saying, after all this, it took me a lot of energy getting rid of some people, purging some things. People in my ears saying, you know, why you get rid of her? I can't understand. I thought y'all was so perfect. He's saying, I need a time out. It's very overwhelming. It took all within me. I'm a little hurt. Yes, believe it or not, that there was some love that was in that relationship. If we're talking about a karmic, or if he's got some kind of dealing battles or karmic issues or situations with family members on the job, it's taking a lot of energy out of him. I'm feeling from the spirit, tired, fatigued, overwhelmed. And so he's feeling like he needs to take a time out. He's working with a lot of, this is the yellow, so we know that he's working with his standing in his power, issues with that. Also, we're seeing here with his intuition here with the third eye, trying to get that together also. And I'm picking up also crown. He's probably getting a lot of downloads, thinking about opening up new aspects of understanding what is this divine twin thing and why I'm having these feelings. I let this comment go. I thought this was a sure thing, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm stepping into the unknown. So right now I need a time out because I don't really know where my next step is, period, you know. So depending on if the karmic was a codependency thing, he's got to kind of get himself reset again for that, to know how to kind of like Patti LaBelle, be on my own now. So although this is Valentine's Day, this is what he's feeling. Valentine's week, this is what he's feeling, okay? Right now, things is blocking the divine feminine is perseverance. Perseverance to me is, and the opposite of this would be a problem, would be doubting. I know even with myself this week, I even had some doubt. I seen also on hold again, 11:11. She stated that she had like a flood waves of just doubts that just it came to her like, you know, this ain't gonna work. I don't know, what am I doing? What am I waiting here for? You know, I ain't heard from him in 3 years, or I ain't heard from him in 2 months. Why am I sitting here? I look like a fool. Maybe I should try another relationship. So right now we're doubting. That is coming with it. And like I have wrote on my website, I did a blog about that. Is a lot of times that when we feel that way, they're in the opposite. They might be feeling that they can do it. These read that he wants to do it. I see it is two in all the cards here. It's the divine masculine and a feminine, a divine masculine and a feminine. So in these cards, do not read that he's saying, "Oh, I don't want you." He's just saying right now it's a lot of things that has occurred in the 3D. However, please know that you are on my mind. Us coming together is on my mind. I am striving for that. But just like a fighter, you know, he's just got knocked down a couple of blows and he's got to go over there, sit in the corner. This is like the time I would go ding, 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 and they got the towel and the water and they wiping them down and wiping the blood off, and so he could see again in his eyes. And so they just kind of touching. He's saying right now this need to be kind of a little touched up. Let the angels and everything kind of work on me so I could get my second win for this. And a lot of times, like I said, they're ready, and then sometimes we're not ready on the opposite side. So when we have those feelings of doubt, sometimes that is because our divine counterpart is in the opposite feelings that we are. So he's ready. You've got to be ready too. So I picked this perseverance, and the opposite would be doubting. Like, I don't want to make any moves, which is almost the opposite of mirroring here. He wants to time out. Perseverance means to keep on going. Time out means no movement. Perseverance means movement. So they're pretty much mimicking, just like the twin flame thing, the energies. Again, matters of the heart. Strengthen up that heart. Do some heart chakra exercises. Go on YouTube. YouTube is real good. You got the nice music. This week, I think one of the videos I watched, they were talking about music, how music can help bring healing and bring forth. So get with that as far as your perseverance to build your heart chakra on that. Let's look and see what does the divine masculine want to say to divine feminine, and what does the divine feminine want to say to divine masculine. Let's see. Okay, divine masculine. Okay, but you stuck up there. But I didn't ask. Okay, divine masculine. Okay. And what does the divine feminine? I want to do one more. Let's do one more just for clarity. What does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? What does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? What does the divine feminine want to say to the divine masculine? Okay, all right. That jumped on out. That was a jumper. We let that go. Okay, all right. So what the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine is this: children. And he says true love. Okay, so interesting. They mirror each other. Now this is what the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine. Interesting. See how these children, playfulness, how they mirror each other. Okay, so with children, what I'm picking up with this is for two things. For us to become like children again, okay, so that bring that playfulness in. You just like she wants playfulness, she wants to tell him, he wants to say that. Also, to go back to this would be, he's also saying go back and heal those family issues when you were a child, so that it can unblock us, so we can go on ahead and experience true love. Okay, that's another way of looking at it. I see dogs. Funny we had said that about the year of the dog. Might see some movement. I keep on feeling this. February 16th, which is Chinese New Year, saying about the dogs. This could be two of you all together, the feminine and the masculine and the feminine. It's going to be some movement. Something's going to happen on the 16th. Mark my words. I don't know what it is, and if it does happen, please comment below and let me know. But something's going to happen on the 16th, okay, with that. It's nothing really to go into it. But I think it's just two things: to heal, or a brand new puppy too. And the brand new puppy is playfulness. Okay. He's looking straight. She's looking adoring, like he's looking straight. Now I'm looking at him. He looks like he's kind of a little kind of worried. He's looking forward. They're not looking the same way. She's looking at the puppy, adored by it. Just really have adoration with it. However, we're together. You might be together, but you still look like to me kind of going in two different directions. But again, this goes back to him saying heal those energies. I'm seeing her like she's embracing, taking in those hurts like a brand new puppy, protective, very fragile, those things. And then when you have the boy, he's got a leash. So that means he's taking care of, he's standing in his power, his authority. He's getting that together. When you heal those past hurts as a child, something about being cared for, heal that. Something about the male being in authority, could be a parent, he's got to heal. This is what I'm picking up. The loyalty, that things, working on that, and probably will come to that. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up again. He's got to heal issues with authority, loyalty, friendliness, loyalty having to do with parent. Could be a friend, something like that. She's got to deal with being protective. Things that the role of the parent would do. Being vulnerable, being fragile. And she's got to heal those issues. Okay? So I don't know who that for, but that's what I picked up. He wants you to know, he knows your true love. I don't care about me saying I want time out. I want you to love yourself and I want to retreat. But remember, again, that I know you're my true love. Again, out of all the cards for the masculine, is two. It's divine masculine and divine feminine, and all of them. So again, his mind is on that. And for the divine feminine, she's saying playfulness, okay? She wants to be playful. So when they do make a connection, let's say something, we're going to put it out there in the universe, and agree with me. Something wonderful. Repeat after me. Something wonderful will happen to me February the 16th. Okay? We're going to shake on it. Shake on it. Thank you. Pink and swear on it. That's right. So, that's what we're going to end the divine twin flame or twin soul journey. Okay? We on collectively, we're going to raise the energy on that. Okay? Together. So all my little 27 and so on is watching. 100 of you all that have not subscribed, but you've been viewing, because I got hundreds of you. We're going to say this together, and we're going to raise the energy together, because when 2 or 3 is gathered together, if you don't believe in the Bible, I'm going to let you know that things happen, things change, and collectively, when you got energies coming together, something happens. So let's pray that for ourselves, and claim that for each other. Something great is going to happen February 16th. On our twin flame journey as far as our divine twin counterpart. We're going to claim that. Okay? All right. So playfulness. Let me give universe has your back card. For that to summarize, because I'm trying to keep it short. I know my videos be a little kind of lengthy. Close it. So what does the universe want us to know? Because I'm going to go into more length on the next one for the divine masculine. What does he got to work on? And divine feminine. Okay. Woohoo. How many cards is this? No. I can't read all that. Okay, I just want one. Can I have just one card telling us what is the universe wants us to say about this union? Okay. Nope. 2 again. Come on. Overall, pretty good read. Very truthful. Very truthful. That's why I'm picking up. Same again. No, just want one. You give me 2 or 3. Okay. Since it's Valentine's Day, our next week, I keep on saying it's Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's Day is every day, isn't it? So that's probably why I'm saying that. You should love every day, just like you said. Love yourself. Treat yourself. Oh, I don't like the shuffle cards, but it looks like my shuffle. Yeah. Let's see. Clear. Okay, what does the universe want us to say? Okay, how many is this? 2, 3. Okay, you're going to give it, and I bet you them the same 3 cards that came up before. All right, 3 is it. We're going to give it to you. Ooh, oh, interesting. I let go of the shadow of the past of seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. That's good for the family issues. That's good for when he does return February, or she does return on February 16th. You get some kind of type of communication or something. Remember to look at them with the eyes of love. Okay? All right. Next one, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Oh, hey, hey. Okay, so that's good. Again, that goes in line with love yourself first. Become. I told you this week, and it's got the moon in it. I told you this week we are coming into our authentic self. So keep that in mind. The universe is no longer going to tolerate us wearing masks or lying to ourselves. We've got to become truthful, come into our authentic self. And so it's nothing sexier than you becoming your authentic truth, your authentic self. And they said also, I think in the video, someone said that, you know, after now the energy's shifted, that even when you come out and be vulnerable and you tell people your truth, it's not like how it was before. People will accept it. People will not reject it. They say, okay. So they're going to embrace you when you do decide to come out. It's not going to be as all bad as you think, okay? And then also, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. That's wonderful. And again, that goes on with the family issues. Have to do that. Something, again, I told you about childhood. Something has to be, remember, we carry feminine and masculine within ourselves. So even though that was the masculine telling the feminine, but I read into that card, he also has to heal some things too. So with that, don't forget that if you want a $11 reading with me for 30 minutes, go to my Divine Twin Soul 11.com website, where you can book a reading underneath services and pick a service that's after 7 o'clock. Also, you can go to InstaGo if you want a reading over the phone, or if you just want to ask 3 questions, I can do it that way too. Go to Divine Twin Soul 11. That is my InstaGo. Overall, this is a pretty good reading. Very authentic, really being stayed to truth to themselves, and some healing. But then also say, don't forget a little bit of playfulness. So remember, at all times, Divine Sunshiners, stay uplifted, stay elevated, stay motivated, and remember that things are not the way they seem. This is all illusions. Our minds create our world. And so with that, I want to say I love you and namaste.